Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Man Trippin'. Today we're going to go into my local, the Home Depot store, and look at their 2024 Halloween decor. Today is Wednesday, August 28th, 2024. It is 3 o'clock p.m. and 107 degrees outside. Are you ready? Let's start tripping.
All right, this isn't the normal Home Depot that I go to. This is the one off of Cave Creek Cactus. I usually go to the one on Thunderbird, which they're setting up the display right now. So I knew the guy was in here yesterday setting it up. So I had to come check out this one now that it's already done. I did go to the one over on, I see a Chucky doll, looks pretty cool. I did go over to the one on Thunderbird, but he was in there just finishing up, so I didn't want to bother him. I thought I would just come down here and check it out. Let's start with the inflatables. Check these out. Look at that beautiful minion right there. Pirate minion, I love it. I love this archway right there, right? Look at that, $200 for that pumpkin archway. Oops. Isn't that cool looking? Let's get a better look at that beautiful archway. If it was all lit up, that would look a lot better, but look at that. I like that willow tree there too. Is that color changing? Yeah, color changing. Cool. Plenty of pumpkins to choose from. There we go. I already got one of these. Now I got to move over to one of these. There's the other archway over there. Check that one out with the skulls. Isn't that kind of cool looking? Oh, look at that little Donald Duck as a vampire right there. I like that. Got the spider in the back LED. But isn't this cool? Look at this giant bones entryway inflatable right here. Giant size LED skeleton archway. That is cool. Love the Jack Skeleton one. Then you have the giant size Reaper. The three ghosts with the Minion and Bluey. So that's it for the inflatables. Let's take a look around the store and then we'll check out the animatronics. So they have mats. These are nice. Like the mat that I got last year. We have a bag of bones, some gates, some bats, some signage. We're getting down to something that I want to show you here. Rooms that smell like cinnamon. I like those, and they keep the particular room smelling like cinnamon for the year. But look at these scarecrows here. Mickey. I love this Donald one right here. That one just, I don't know why. That was just fantastic. But they also have Woodstock and Snoopy. And as I'm going through this, I can smell that cinnamon from those broomsticks. It is fantastic. Some scented pine cones here too. Some more of the fresheners. Cobwebs, $3.98. It's pretty good. Got spiders and more bags of bones. All right. As you can see here, they have a beautiful giant display. They outdid themselves this year, competing with Lowe's. I think they knew Lowe's was going to give them a little bit of competition this year, so they went all out. It looks like they actually have two different displays here that are going on. I'm going to have to check out that Headless Horseman right there. Look at these animatronics. Two displays, nice wide aisle in the middle so you can go through and check out the skeletons. Look at these skeletons. These skeletons actually have eyes. These are $39.98. That's not bad. Let's check out these eyes here. Now, they're not digital eyes. They're just glowing eyes, but I like the fact that they have eyeballs in them. That is pretty cool. Oh, look at this one. This one is definitely new. Check this one out. Kind of a deformed skeleton zombie. What is it, a vampire maybe? Let's see. Pose and play corpse. Didn't say it's a skeleton, it's just a corpse. That is too cool looking. I'm glad they did something a little bit different like that. And then you have the bat here. You have these skeleton guys over here. On this side, same thing. The eyes just light up. I like it. And then the regular ones right here for $29.99. Now these are pretty good. The ones I got a couple of years ago that were like $20, they're starting to fall apart because they're a thinner, softer plastic. So that's pretty cool. I like that. You can see along the back wall, they have plenty of lighting, all types of decor. We're going to have some smaller animatronics we're going to have to check out. Look at these skeletons right here. They're so cool looking. I'll definitely press the buttons on everything I can press a button on. Some smaller animatronics. There's that cauldron that I love right there. Smaller animatronics along the way here. I love these. I got my Oogie Boogie last year, and they must have been popular because when I went back, they were all sold out. This year they have Beetlejuice, Oogie Boogie, Jack Skeleton, Chucky, and a devil minion right there. Oh, too cool. And then, of course, they have the LED Rotten Pumpkin Patch right here. What are these? Classic Halloween Classics. Doesn't really say if it's from the No, it just says jack-o'-lantern. It doesn't say rotten pumpkin patch on it. Look at this one. This one is cool. It's a plug-in. That makes it so much better. That looks like the head from the dog and Ghostbusters a little bit. I like that. That one's got the nice candle. It looks like it's got a candle in there that's glowing. That's pretty cool. And they have a nice, huge display here. It's time to start checking out everything they have to offer here. Look at this sea captain here. Too cool. The Headless Horseman, that's probably the highlight of the displays here. That is too cool. It's called Fears Through the Years Collection. Look at that dog. That is just unbelievably awesome right there. We're going to start pressing buttons, check them out. And here's Chucky. Too cool. All right. Let's take a look at we're going to save the best for last since we have some people shopping around there and I don't want to disturb them as they're looking for their products. Look at that tree. That tree is too cool. But let's go through here and start pressing some of the smaller buttons on some of the smaller animatronics.
You should not have come here. You'll see. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Welcome. Come in, if you dare.
And here we have some statues of some doggies in their Halloween costumes.
It's showtime!
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
Now the first thing we gotta do is get me out of this body once and for all.
Charles, I have seen grown men get out of shriek. With the wave of my hand in a well-placed mold, I have swept the very bravest off their feet. Go ahead, make my millennium.
That is why I won't do 2 shows a night anymore, babe. I won't do.
Peekaboo, happy Halloween!
I wanna be your teddy bear. Do you like your little teddy bear? How about now? My head is in so much pain. It feels like it is going to explode.
Do you want to come play with me? Do you want to play with my little ball? Oh no, it lost its head.
All right, along the back wall here, they have the pumpkin display, which I love these pumpkins. I love the plug-in ones, as I said before. This one's good. That one is still a classic. That's pretty good. These two I would work on. You can't really see his mouth underneath that eyeglass. And Chucky does pretty good, but it doesn't really line up with his mouth. I like the way they did Oogie Boogie, Jack Skellington, and Beetlejuice here. So we've gone over the small animatronics. The hand is always a delight. The bat is okay. It's pretty cute. The dog, I love. The teddy bear is the highlight of the animatronics this year. And this one is pretty cool, too, with the brain popping up. I like that. The doll's all right. Not one of my favorites along the line here. It would have to be these two, and then the dog, and then the rocking horse little girl right here singing her little lullaby. Over here we have these smaller skeletons, the cats, the crows. Oh, look at that. The crow does something. All I did was touch him. I didn't even press the button. Let's get him up here, see what he does. So that is pretty cool. His eyes light up and his mouth moves and he's got a little bit of sound. Oh, and the tail flap. Check that out. That little tail back there flapping. A little side view here. Get that little tail flapping in the background. For a small animatronic, that's not bad. Only $12.98. Does a pretty cool little job there. I might have to buy this one. This is pretty cool. Oh no, a little dog. That was a cat. What it is, the eyes just light up there, but that's still pretty cool looking. I like it. That little dog is still, no, the crow. The crow's going off down there. That's funny. Oh, here we have a big rat. Look at that big old rat. And the button's not working on him because it's probably not switched over, but he just lights up. I don't think his jaw, no, you can position his jaw. It does move, but it doesn't move on its own. Got a pretty cool little bat sound. Let's try it. Tail does not wag. All right, now we got a cat. Oh, it looks like a miniature T-Rex there, and then a half-dead rabbit. Animated, let's see what he does. Oh, he doesn't have his thing pulled. I don't want to pull it. Here we have a skeleton. It looks like his eyes just light up. This one over here. And this one doesn't have his tab pulled out in the back right there either. He is very cool looking. All right, the last section along this long wall here is the animatronics down here. And over on this side are some inflatables with lighting. That's actually a pretty good deal on the 300 lights right there. For the inflatables, they have this classic devil, Jack and Sally, Oogie Boogie, Zero, Donald Duck is a vampire, which I think is very cool, Bluey, Minion, Wednesday, Chucky, and then Jack Skellington with some pumpkins, and Spider. Character Illusions Projector. Press the button, let's see. Oh yeah, look at that. That is cool. Needs to move. Yeah, like the little spiders coming down the wall. I like that. What's that? Black lights. Pumpkin disc light. Some pathway lights with Chucky's head, pumpkins, and skeletons. And then before we get to the main animatronics here, they have these smaller ones here. We're going to take a look at one. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's start with the witch.
Let's drink my magic potion and dance. That potion will make you move your feet.
I don't see any buttons for the crow. I could be wrong, but that's a cool looking crow right there. Here we have a big, giant, deranged bunny. All right, so it's got some lights on it. I thought it would be the eyes. No, it's the, oh, the carrots are alive. Alive. The carrots are alive. I like that. That's pretty cool. And he's got lights on the skull.
Can you please help me? I fell down and hurt my head and I don't feel very well. Does my face look okay? Stop looking at me! Get away from me! I love the color black. Don't you? My dolly loves it too.
We've got some cool gravestones out this year. Head markers. Look at this. This one is very cool. Skeleton with the angel. Crying angel. Oh, check this one out.
Well, look at that. Looks like I have myself a dead man's head. Lucky for you that it was dealt to me.
Anyways, let's check out this guy. This is the 7-foot animated LED plague doctor.
The pestilence is here. I can sense it. Bring me your sick. It is my duty to rid the world of it. Bring me your wounded.
Couple different motors on it. I like that one. All right, let's move over to the sea captain here. And this is the Captain Cuts, 7-foot animated.
Jumping ship now, landlubber. We be set sail for distant ports unknown. We're out to find the greatest treasure. I don't care who I have to cut down until it's mine. Even if that includes you.
All right, so just to show you a little bit of detail on it, his sword lights up, which is actually very cool. He's got a fake eye, but it's a pirate skull and bones right there instead of just the patch. What a nice touch right there. Got the parrot on his shoulder, got a necklace, and the hook. So let's try him one more time, see what he does here.
So warning them now before you join those dirty guys dictating doses enough. I'll drink every tavern dry and cut every enemy down till I'm satisfied.
That is pretty cool, I gotta admit. Love that tree right there. It looks like a real tree, and then it's got that, I call it the Scooby-Doo cartoon faces in them. That's fantastic. I dig that. I think this is for the dog. Let's find out. Again, this is the Fears Through the Years collection. You can go to homedepot.com and shop for more. That's really cool. All right,
It's the perfect night for some serious prank. Hey, Candy. Oh, don't you quiet down. Don't make me whack you again. We need to find some trick-or-treaters and steal their delicious candy.
The sound of screaming children is like music to my ears. I like the sound of the candy wrappers opening. Shut up! Look, there's a trick-or-treater right there. Get your candy
Now let's take a look at this guy now.
Beware, the name alone shall chill your blood. Nosferatu. The dark caves, graves, and coffins of which I reside are filled themselves with the cursed earth from the fields of the Black Death. Soon you shall lie there too.
That is very creepy cool looking right there. That is a 7-foot animated LED Victorian vampire, and he is very cool. Let's check him out one more time. That is actually kind of the creepiest one I've seen here. I like it. All right, let's take a look at the life-size Good Guys Chucky
I
doll.
have had it! That's it! There is a limit to how much I can take. As a doll, I'm infamous. I'm one of the most notorious slashers in history, and I don't want to give that up. I am Chucky, the killer doll, and I sting it. Go ahead and shoot. I'll be back. I always come back.
Okay, this is going to be the fantastic one. Check this out. This is the $379 8-foot 5-inch giant size animated LED Knight Dullahan. Headless Horseman. Ready? Oh, I did the wolf. How fantastically awesome is that? Look at him on that horse. The horse moves, the horse eyes light up, his chest plate lights up, his skull moves along with the arm that moves, and he talks. Lights and sound included. Look at that. That is too awesome right there. Just fantastically awesome.
Come closer, weary traveler. Do you feel that chill in the air? The touch of my steed's icy breath? Shiver running up your spine. It is your instinct warning you that you should not be here, and that you are about to be hunted. Fortunately for you, I'll give you a running start. I do enjoy the chase and earning my trophies. Time's up. Here I come. Heed my call, mortal. The darkness has beckoned you. Let us begin the dance of death. The horseman rides, and your soul shall be my prize. Will you come willingly, or must I chase you down? It'll be marvelous for me either way.
All right, then the last one is just a light up tree there, $249. Pretty cool looking. But that does it for now. This was it, right? I believe last year, just the one big display. Lowe's caught up to Home Depot this year with that one big display that was looking pretty cool, but Home Depot stepped up their game because they knew they were having competition coming in this year. And they created a whole another display over here. And we'll go check it out. So that was the first batch of animatronics with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 if you count the tree. The tree doesn't really move, it just lights up. So 7 movable animatronics. And I gotta tell you, this one right here, the Victorian vampire, he is the scariest looking one of them all, but I am so impressed with The Headless Horseman and the Plague Doctor is very cool. The Wolf is very cool. I don't know. I'm a little torn on what I should buy this year. Let's go check out the next batch. Now, the next batch over here is just as cool looking. Look at this. Look, I love that big old Fido dog. Got the Soul Slasher, that big skeleton. That's who we're going to start with right here. Let's take a look at him with those big old digital eyes. That is so impressive. I love that. I hope they start incorporating that technology into a lot of more animatronics in the coming years. That Grim Reaper in the background there, another tall one. Oh my God, that is so fantastically awesome right there. Look at that big old guy. He is so cool looking. And of course you have the dog, the Soul Slasher, the Sitter of Souls, the Witch's Cauldron, which I like, with the witch. $99 for the witch, $99 for the cauldron. Frankenstein's monster here, which is very cool. The jazz musician, the grave digger. All right, let's start checking them out. First, we're going to start with Frankenstein himself, Frankenstein's monster from Universal Studios.
Look out! Tie him up, quickly! Get him downstairs!
That is very cool. The arms move, the eyes move, and the mouth moves, and it definitely resembles the monster from the original Frankenstein there. Let's check it out again.
I created this! Do you see? A living being! I created life!
Oh, that is fantastic. That would be another one that would be on my list to buy here. This is the spell casting witch. Do not climb or sit on the witch. Okay.
The witching hour is here. And there is nothing to be afraid of. Except for me! Now you come over here. I'm sure you taste much better when you're afraid.
That is very cool for $99. Got the hand that lights up with the eye in it. I'm pretty impressed with it. The jaw moves, the eyes light up, lights and sound. For $99, $100, I might have to get that this year. There's the cauldron that goes with her. So let's try it with the cauldron on. Oh, check out that cauldron. The detail in it. First, look at the skulls down at the bottom. Skulls along the rim of the cauldron. And the bubbling brew right there. Oh, look at the detail in that bubbling brew. Real quick, let's turn it back on. Not only does it have the bubbles in it, but you got the skeleton hand and the skulls in there where she's bubbling people, brewing them. That is too fantastically cool looking. Only $99 for that, so get them both for $200. This one's called the Grave and Bones Collection. You can shop more at Home Depot, but I like how they did this year. Look how nicely done it is right there. It's got a border. It's got the picture of the animatronic on it with the try me button. That is pretty cool. Very well done this year. All right, let's take a look at the Marionette Witch.
In the dark of the night, I get more power from Now if I can practice this spell right, I can reverse this cursed life.
$99 have that hanging up in a tree or just right there in the front yard off its own. It's got its own pole and stand right there. That's actually not bad, $99. All right, now it's time for the Levitating Reaper. He stands at 12 feet tall, giant size, animated LED Levitating Reaper. Let's check him out. is pretty cool. Now let's take a look at the dog. Look at the different eyes that the dog has here. These eyes are digital. They were hearts earlier. Now they're like cat's eyes almost. And then they were fire. That's pretty cool. I like it. I don't see a button here for him. I think that's all he does. It's just the eyes. Let's see. 7-foot Skelly's dog with light eyes, LCD eyes. I like it. That is too cool looking. It doesn't look like his jaw moves or he barks. It could, but they don't have a button for him out here, so I'm guessing he doesn't. Check that out. Let's check out his eyes. All right, we only have 4 left, it looks like. Let's take a look at the 6-foot 5-inch animated LED Soul Slasher.
Hey, you. Come here. I have a bone to pick with you. You and your friends need to stop trespassing, or else this cold sharp blade will reap more than just my crops. Now, get out of here! Hey, you! Come here! I have a bone to pick with you! You and your friends need to stop trespassing, or else this cold sharp blade will reap more than just my crops. Now, get out of here!
Oh, he's pretty cool. Now let's go to the Sitter of Souls, which I believe they had this one last year.
Hello. Do you want to come play with me? Do you like my dolly? You can hold her if you want. But don't upset her. Don't make her cry. Now you've done it. Time for you to be put into timeout. Say goodbye to this reality.
I love the eerie music that they have playing with her.
Are you feeling lucky, punk? Well, you better be, because you're playing with the best. I've seen it all and won it all. From cheaters to cowards, kings to beggars. But don't let that scare you. The buy-in is just your soul.
All right, this one is very cool. It's a 6-foot 5-inch animated LED Jack of Spades, $149. Displayed sitting or standing. That's pretty cool. But he's motion detected when you walk by. Very cool looking. Let's see what his hand is. What kind of... Is it aces and eights? It should be aces and eights. Ace queen. Oh no.
Just ask the other boys.
Dead man's hand, I thought was a full boat. Aces over eights. That is supposedly what Wild Bill Hickok had when he died in Deadwood.
Welcome to my game, mortal. I'm the dealer who always knows when to hold 'em and when to fold 'em. My bony fingers have dealt with the best and the worst. So you think you've got what it takes to outsmart me? Then take a seat and let's see what you're made of.
All right, now we're going to look at the 6-foot 5-inch animated LED Gravedigger, $199.
Some years ago on a night just like tonight, I hear the dead rose up from these graves around here. Oh, there's one now, trying to claw his way to the surface. I'll see if I can meet him halfway. They say this cemetery is haunted. Most of the time, those buried here stay dead, but every once in a while, one pops up and grabs them. So be careful where you dig now. If you're not, they're liable to snatch your ankle and pull you right in with them.
All right, I'm gonna have to buy one. I don't have the money to get the big Universal Studios Frankenstein monster. That's one that I'd like to get. That's just a little bit out of my price range. I'm looking between 1 and 150. I do like the Gravedigger though. Soul Searcher's pretty cool. Is he only $99 for the Soul Searcher? He is Soul Slasher. I apologize. Only $99 for him or her. That is in my price range. I like to pick up one animatronic a year. The Witch is pretty cool. I do like that Witch. $249 for the Ship Captain. Yeah, that's a bit high. $279 for the monsters. That one's cool right there. $199 for the 7-foot Fierce of the Years Victorian Vampire. That's an extra $100, but $149. I think this is the one I'm going to go with this year. Is the $149, because I think that's a pretty good deal for this guy right here, the Graven Bones LED Jack of Spades. I don't know. I'm torn. There's a lot of cool stuff here that I'd like to get. Let's just pick one up and go. See, the problem is I waited too long, and I can't. Like last year, I wanted that swamp fisherman guy. He was pretty cool, but I went back to get him, and he was gone. So I'm definitely I'm just going to have to pick one up right here, right now. Maybe along with one of these pumpkins up on top here. This scary one, 1988. I'm afraid to wait. They'll be gone. So that's $150, $200 total after taxes if I get this and the 6-foot guy. Let's see what we're gonna do.
I ended up buying this animatronic right here, the poker player or poker dealer, however you want to look at it. And that is the one animatronic I will buy this year. If I get a little extra money and I had enough to spend on another animatronic, I would probably try to go for the Gravedigger or the Victorian vampire looking dude, because he was scary. Well, Mad Troopers, that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. You are so greatly appreciated. Have a great rest of your day and a better tomorrow. Please click that subscribe button, trip over that like button, and remember, never stop tripping.
Now embrace the dark.